All right, hi friends. Yesterday we did a great job working on math and using all different ways to solve our addition word problems. Yesterday we used a 10 frame. Yesterday we drew a picture. We used the number line. So we used a couple different ways to solve a word problem for addition. Today we're going to do another kind, okay? And today what we're going to do is everybody's is going to be a little different, all right? So what I'm going to ask you to do first is I'm going to ask you to take a look at the worksheet that I sent, okay? All right, so you should see the worksheet that has the t-shirts on it, okay? And the very first thing I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to put your name up at the top, okay? Just like that, okay? All right, now the first thing that we're going to do is, do you see these t-shirts down here? Okay, so we're going to work with the t-shirts first down at the bottom, all right? It says, I have 5 shirts. Some shirts have stripes. Some shirts have dots, okay? Now this is where everybody's is going to be a little different. So what I'm going to ask you to do is you have 5 t-shirts down here now. I'm going to ask you to decide, okay, how many shirts you're going to make with stripes and how many shirts you're going to make with dots. So I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to do 1, 2, I'm going to do 3 shirts with dots. Now, you could do more than 3 shirts, but you can't do 5 shirts with dots. You can do 1 shirt with stripes. You could do 2 shirts with stripes. You could do 3 shirts with stripes, or you could do 4 shirts with stripes. You cannot do 5 shirts with stripes, okay? Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make the rest of my t-shirts then have dots, okay? So I'm going to do this shirt with dots. I'm going to do this shirt with dots, okay? Do I have any more shirts to do? I don't. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have my 5 shirts. You could do 1 shirt with dots if you want. You could do 2 shirts with dots, 3 shirts with dots, 4 shirts with dots. You may not do 5 shirts with dots, okay? So neither stripe shirts or dot shirts can have 5, okay? It has to be 4 or less, all right? Now, once I have my shirts all filled in, I'm going to take them, okay, and I'm going to cut them. Now you can cut them a little bit easier where you are, okay, all right. And now I'm going to cut out my shirts on those dotted lines, okay, see how I'm cutting? All right, and I'm going to cut out my 5 shirts now, all right. So you're going to cut your shirts out too. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to take my glue. Okay. And if you're still cutting, that's fine. Keep cutting. You can always pause me. Okay. The first thing it says, so I'm going to read my problem again. I have 5 shirts. Some shirts have stripes. Some shirts have dots. How many shirts can have stripes and how many can have dots? All right, so the first one says, I can draw a picture to solve the problem. All right, well, since they say I have some shirts have stripes, I'm going to do that first. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the shirts that I colored in that have stripes on them on first, okay? So I put my shirts with the stripes on. Then it says some of them have dots. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my ones with my dots on. Okay. Okay. So now, have I drawn a picture to show that I have 5 shirts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some have stripes and some have dots. Did I draw a picture to show that? I did. Okay, good. All right, now it says I can use a 5 frame. Well, yesterday we used a 10 frame, right? But now I can use a 5 frame because I only have those 5 shirts. So now it says I can use a 5 frame to solve the problem. All right. So I made this color for my stripes. So I'm going to go to my first one. How many shirts did I have with stripes? I have 3, but how many do you have? You're going to color in that many boxes. So I'm going to put my stripes in this box. I'm going to put my stripes in this box. And then I have 1, 2, and I have one more that has stripes, right? So I'm going to put that in that box. Okay. All right. So now I've shown how many of my shirts have stripes. So the last thing I need to do is show how many have my dots. And you're going to do the same thing. Okay. I had 2 shirts that had dots. But if you had 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, then yours is going to look different than mine. Okay, so now I used the 5 frame to solve my problem. Okay, so now I'm going to go down to the bottom and it says how many stripes and how many dots. Well, let me take a look and see. How many shirts was I able to do with stripes? I did 3 with stripes. How many was I able to do with dots? I could do 2 with dots. Now, yours may be different, but I had 5 shirts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some could have stripes and some could have dots. So they wanted to know how many I could make that had stripes and how many then would be able to have dots. So if I have only 5 t-shirts, the way I did it was because I did 3 that had stripes, I could only have 2 that have dots. What about if you had only 1 shirt that had stripes? 1, 2, 3, 4 could have dots, right? What about if I had 4 shirts that had stripes? What about if 1, 2, 3, 4 shirts had stripes? Then I'd only have 1 left that could have dots. So you can have a different combination than I do for how many can have stripes and how many can have dots. Now, the one more thing that I want to do with you is, let me grab my marker. Since we were working on number lines yesterday, what I want to do is I'm going to make a number line to solve this problem. I want to know how many shirts I have all together. Okay, so I'm going to put 0 and a 10 there, and I'm going to put my 5 there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let's look at my 5 frame here. How many shirts do I have that are stripes? How many shirts do I have that are stripes? I have 3. So I'm going to put my pencil right here, my marker right here on the 3, because that's how many I have to start with, right? How many shirts get added to my group with dots? 2. So how many hops do I need to make on my number line? 2. Very good. Let's make them. 1, 2. What number did I land on? I landed on my 5. I have 5 shirts in all. I started with 3 and added 2 more, so that's 4, 5, and there I land on 5, okay? All right, my friends, I hope you had fun making stripes and dots on your shirts, and I'm interested to see and hear what you did on your stripes and dots. So if you can ask Mom and Dad to send me a picture of your math worksheet, of your t-shirt worksheet, so I could take a look at it, that would be great. I'm not going to do it on Flipgrid because it's really hard to see it close up. So if you could ask Mom and Dad to take a snap of your math worksheet from today and send it to me, I would really appreciate it. All right, my friends, great job on solving those addition word problems. Bye.